Hi Alex, how's it going? And how's the body feeling after a grueling end of season?
Yeah, it's feeling a bit tired. Yeah, obviously been a bit of a weird season with everything that's been going on. And obviously post lockdown we had nine or 10 games, I think it was. So yeah, a bit tired now, but at Quins we've got a few weeks off now. So I think the boys are looking forward to a few weeks of rest for sure.
Yeah, well, you've had quite a big season. You've just hit the 50 caps for Quins, joint third most clean breaks in the Premiership this season. Joint scorer as well for the club with Marcus Smith. It's been quite the season for you, Dommers. So, and you've just come out of camp with England, obviously. You must be very happy with what's happening on the field with you.
Yeah, no, fairly happy. Obviously, like I previously touched on, it's been a bit of a weird season. Obviously, going into lockdown and then coming out. So I guess during lockdown, it was just trying to keep yourself fit and keep yourself mentally fresh, knowing that when we got back after lockdown, you want to try and hit the ground running, and hopefully I've done that and put in some good performances.
Yeah, well, as you just mentioned, this season's been a bit up and down for Quins with results and stuff, but you managed to gain Champions Cup qualification. How would you sum up the squad's effort, especially with COVID breaking things up for about 4 months? Was it hard to regain momentum and getting back into it?
Yeah, I think overall we're probably pretty disappointed with how the season's gone. I think we ended up finishing sixth, but I think we're quite a way off the top four, and obviously that's where we want to be pushing for the top four. I think post lockdown we won our first game against Sale at the restart, but yeah, just couldn't really kick on after that, and just lost too many games on the road. And in this league, when it's so tight, you can't afford to do that. So I think overall, a bit of frustration, a bit disappointed. But we've got a few weeks off to reflect now, and hopefully hit the new season well, and try and push for that top four.
Yeah, definitely. There was a special moment for the club last week with Chris Robshaw, Robshaw's final game. What's it like playing and training alongside someone as experienced as him?
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a player that as you grow up, you watched on TV and sort of idolized him. And then yeah, to be rubbing shoulders with him at training is pretty special. And just seeing how he goes about his work on a day-to-day basis, and just trying to pick up little things, little learnings from him. And yeah, just having him around the squad's obviously massive with what such a great leader he is. And no, he'll definitely be sorely missed, and it's not going to be the same without him for sure.
Mhm. And obviously, it's not just you from Cardiff Met at the Quins now, is it? It's you got Luke with you, Luke Northmore.
Yeah.
Is it nice having a familiar face around? And obviously, did you help him settle in?
No, yeah, definitely. It's nice to have Lukey down there, and he's been going really well. Unfortunately, he picked up a little niggle towards the end of the season, but he was playing really well. And yeah, no, when he first come down, I showed him around Guildford, around our training place, and around the Guildford town, a few coffee shops, and no, he's settled in really well. And now hopefully next season he can kick on and get some more games under his belt.
Yeah, it was a great moment. I think it was against Claremont around Christmas time when you and him linked up. Nice for that try. I'm pretty sure it won try of the weekend or try of the round, I think. Was that special between you and him?
Yeah, no, definitely. We always sort of joked about whether or not it would happen if something like that would happen. And lucky enough, we made the break off the line out, and then I got the ball and managed to find him, and he went over the line. So I was chuffed for him. I think that was his first try for the club, or one of his first tries. So to be able to sort of set him up was a good moment for sure.
Yeah. Outside the training ground, do you spend time with other teammates? Have you made other good friends with the club? Do you go for coffees with some of the boys?
Yeah, no. So I'm quite close to Marcus Smith and Caden. So them two live together. And yeah, and they obviously live in Guildford, which is where I live. So meet up with them quite a lot, go around to their house and play a bit of Xbox and that. So outside of Luke, Luke's actually left me now. He's gone to the big smoke up in London. So he's left the Guildford boys. So yeah, I've been going for coffees with some of the other boys. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Um, We'll go, but you've obviously played against some massive names, especially this season in the Premiership against the likes of World Cup winner Faf de Klerk, Samir Adrada and Luatua at Bristol. And then in the Champions Cup, you faced Morgan Parra. Does it hit you sometimes when you're at Twickenham, or the Stoop even, and you're just like, whoa, this is mad, I'm tackling, I don't know, Manatu Ilangi or whatever?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, sometimes you forget that 2 years ago you're playing in sort of a Bucks final against Hartbury and at Twickenham, and that was obviously a great experience. And then, a year later, 2 years later, you're playing against these big names. But I think after a while you start to get used to it, and you have to realise that you're playing at the same level as them now, and you can't give them too much respect. You have to just get on with your own job and try and sort of push that to one side. But no, I think it's great that in this league that you get to come up with such good players week in, week out, really.
Yeah. And so far in your career, has anybody you've enjoyed sharing the field more than anyone? As in, it could be a teammate or it could be an opposition that you're thinking during the week before the game, I'm looking forward to playing against him, or it could be the challenge or just purely just the enjoyment. Is there one name that you've faced that you've really enjoyed sharing a field with?
I think that Clermont game when we played them away and obviously at home in the Champions Cup, and the weeks leading up to them, it was pretty special. Obviously Clermont, one of the the best teams in Europe, such rich history with the amount of trophies they've won, and when we went over there in my first season when we played them in the Challenge Cup, I think it was, and the atmosphere at those clubs is amazing. Like, you won't get a better atmosphere than that, and just to be able to be a part of that, and with the likes of the Morgan Parras and Lopez and Yartus and Fritz Lees playing for them, to be able to put yourself up against that was pretty special, and definitely one that you'll remember.
Yeah, definitely. How do you prepare for those big games then, especially looking forward now with the autumn internationals coming up? How would you prepare do you have a routine before the game, or do you do something specifically before getting your kit on?
Not really. I try and just keep myself nice and chilled, just listen to some chill music and just go out and just try and enjoy it. I feel like I play my best rugby when I'm just enjoying it with a smile on my face and just try and stay as relaxed as possible and just enjoy the moment and just take it for what it is.
Yeah, definitely. But you must be on cloud nine right now. You've just come out of camp with England yesterday. What was it like in camp with Eddie Jones and all the other players? Although you face them every week, did you get to know some of them better?
Yeah, no, it's obviously a great experience to be part of the England squad at the moment. So just trying to learn off all the players that you've got around you. You've got some great players in those camps. So yeah, just trying to learn as much as possible and just put your best foot forward.
Did you room with anyone?
No, so you room on your own due to COVID regulations.
Of course, yeah, I didn't think about that. And another archer who you played with at Cardiff Met is obviously Aaron Wainwright down at the Dragons. Potentially, I thought you could face each other on the 28th of November when England play Wales. Have you had a word with him since both squads came out? That you potentially could be packing down against each other?
No, that's a long way off yet. I mean, there's a small chance it could happen, but for now, just try and get my head down in training and work hard, and later on, if those opportunities come, they come, and just see what happens with you.
Brilliant. And the last question I have for you today is, what's the next big goal for you as a player, internationally and domestically?
Well, internationally is to obviously get my first cap. That's a big one for me. Something that I've been working hard for. So that's one. And then domestically, I want to win trophies. Like, as a squad at Harlequins, we all want to win trophies. We know that we need to work on a few things to be able to do that, and I'm sure we're going to be working hard during this little pre-season that we got before the new season starts. So yeah, we want to win some silverware next season.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Alex, and good luck with the next few camps, and hopefully you'll get your cap before Christmas now for England.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, Dommers. See you now.